Ooh, baby, it's the Mr. Judd Show.
Take a dog.
You know, there's racial strife here in the United States. There's a war on women. There's a war on this. There's a war on that. Where is all of this coming from? Well, I did extensive research, and I want to bring my research so that you will know what is going on in this country, and you will know the root cause of this.
It's important for the church to deal with issues as they come to the forefront in society. I said, son, what is that one morning? He said, that's Pokemon. And son, I found out that Pokemon means pocket monster. Pokemon, plural, are incredible creatures that share the world with humans. Each has its own fighting abilities. Some grow and evolve into even more powerful creatures. The children are developing relationships with all these Pokemon creatures, little reclusive, power-filled monsters. But why should they carry these monsters in their pocket? They say the Pokemon whole effort is to train children how to become the #1 Pokemon master in the world. You follow it through the New Age teaching, you find out that masters are those who take control of spirits in the dark realm, and they tell those spirits what to do. The child at some point becomes capable of taking these powers and channeling them through their mind, through their arms, or through their power sources. Their power sources, of course, are many of the symbols that they pick up from the Pokemon paraphernalia. So Pokemon is a game that teaches children how to enter into the world of witchcraft, how to cast spells, how to use psychic phenomena, how to put to work supernatural powers against their enemies, how to fantasy role play. Pokemon world is a world of the demonic, of the satanic. But while you might not take it quite seriously, I assure you that demons take it quite seriously. Satan takes it quite seriously. Your children need to know there's a devil, and he hates them, and he wants to ruin their life. There was even a couple of reports where children had been stabbed by other children over Pokemon cards. Do you remember the Dungeons and Dragons game of the 80s where children, young people even ended up killing themselves because it was a role-playing game? Our kids are going out in gangs on the streets, and they're so used to killing each other in their fantasy games and on their video screens and blowing each other away and blowing each other up, that when they walk down the streets and they pull out their .45 and they pump some friend full of bullets, they kind of think in the back of their mind, well, they're just going to, we'll turn off the machine and they'll get up and they'll be there tomorrow and I'll shoot them again. It's just a game. To which I respond, Russian roulette is just a game. But they're so into this make-believe world that they can't distinguish between fantasy and real. Listen, I can't stress this enough. How that everything in life is real. Everything. I assure you, what your children watch, what you watch affects you radically. People here today, they can't get saved. Some of you can't go to heaven. Why? 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 What you do with your brain has a direct correlation to where you're going to spend eternity. You know, the media in this country, whether it's, listen, rock music, whether it's the perverted primetime programming and cable programming and the movie industry, whatever, and now the internet.
So let me make sure that we heard him correct. It started with Elvis Presley, the evil come to America with Elvis Presley and rock and roll. The Beatles brought it over from Europe. And then the ultimate evil in this world, Pokemon, rises up. You got kids shooting kids just for no reason, even though in Pokemon it's a card game and there are no guns. And then you got those evil movies. And then one of the most evils at all, the internet. When you start Googling around on the internets, you'll find the devil inside you. That's why the Democrats act the way they do. That's why Christians are being prosecuted. That is why we have racial strife in this country, because of the internet, because of Pokemon, because of Elvis Presley. I wished I had a whole hour to listen to this man speak. This is what you get on Hot News Talk Radio AM 1240. The truth. And when you want to find out the way these people act like idiots, remember, it's Pokemon. It's Elvis. It's Googling around on the internet.
Pokemon world is a world of the demonic. Pokemon world is a world of the demonic. Pokemon world is a world of the demonic. Pokemon world is a world of the demonic.